What's up, my people? Colin F. Watson in the house. I'm heading to the gym. Thought I'd hop on here and do a quick video and talk about some little hacks you can do to help increase your fat loss while on the HCG diet or any diet, to be honest with you. People don't realize, they talk about the importance of sleep when it comes to recovery and muscle growth. That's where all the magic happens. But a lot of people don't realize that up to almost 80% of your fat loss happens while you're sleeping. So if you're someone who goes to bed really late and is up all night and doesn't get more than 7 hours worth of sleep, doesn't matter how well you eat, doesn't matter how much you train, you're basically cutting your legs out from under you and not allowing your body to really recalibrate and release those fat cells throughout the night. So a couple of things that I've been doing to improve my sleep that has been making a big difference in not only my recovery, but in my muscle growth, but also in my fat loss, is hacking my sleep. So I have this iWatch here that I use, a sleep app, and the sleep app, I'll put the links to the sleep app I use. I can't remember the name right now. I think it's Auto Sleep. I use a sleep app that shows me the quality of my sleep, shows me how many hours I was sleeping, what time I went to bed, what time I woke up, how many times I woke up, how many hours of deep recovery sleep, that is that REM sleep where your human growth hormone is released, and how much of it was good quality sleep and how much of it was not so quality sleep. And it kind of gives you color schemes of red, yellow, green, yellow, and red. All green meaning you had a great night's sleep, great recovery, maximized all the benefits of sleep, up to red where you didn't get much sleep at all. But studies have shown that if you're sleeping 6 hours or less, it's pretty much equal to not sleeping hardly at all. That your body's not getting any of the benefits that you need to recover from at night while you're sleeping. Your muscles aren't resting, your organs aren't resting, you're not getting the recovery you need. So one of the other hacks that I do is that I make sure that my room is as dark as possible, because even the smallest amount of light can actually disturb your sleep. I also wear blue blocker glasses, or blue light glasses, blue light blocking glasses, especially at nighttime if I'm looking at my phone, if I'm watching TV, either upstairs in the family room or in the bedroom, especially where it's dark in the bedroom and you have that bright light coming from the television. My wife and I both wear those blue light blocking glasses, because when you're watching your computer screen or your iPhone or your cell phone or the television, it messes up your circadian rhythms, because the brain knows that when the light comes up, the sun comes up, the body is supposed to wake. When the sun goes down, the body's supposed to get ready, prepared for sleep and rest and recovery. But if you have false white light or blue light coming through, your brain cannot register exactly what time it is in order to start shutting your body down, ready for rest. So a lot of people have disruptive sleep, and they don't sleep very well because of the fact they're up late watching television or on their cell phones with the bright blue light coming back at them. So that's another hack, is wearing those glasses. Another thing you can do to improve your sleep is also to front load your water intake and taper it off closer to a little around dinner time, so you're not up at the middle of the night peeing 3 or 4 times. With some people, if you're like me, if I get up and go pee twice a night, I just go right back to sleep. It's like I'm a zombie to the toilet and back, and I go back to sleep. There are some people that get waken up to go to the bathroom and then they can't get back to sleep, which disrupts their ability to get into that deep recovery REM type sleep. If you're remembering your dreams at night and they're active and vivid, that means you're getting great recovery, great sleep, and you're having the maximum amount of growth hormone released. Human growth hormone is the master hormone in the body, and it controls pretty much everything. And if you're over 25, you're pretty much dropping, your growth hormones are dropping every single year by 5%. So by figure, if you're my age, close to 60, I'll be 60 this year, without supplementing with some growth hormone, then I'm not maximizing my ability to recover in the gym, to hold on to lean muscle, to drop body fat, and to sleep and recover. What are other things I do for help my sleep? I can't remember. Someone just escaped me. But those are some of the hacks that I utilize to maximize my fat loss on or off a diet, because your quality of sleep is paramount to not only your health, how long you will live, but to allowing your body to breathe out that carbon monoxide and those fat cells in the middle of the night. And believe it or not, it's kind of hard to believe that actually 80%, up to 80% of your fat loss is happening while you're sleeping. But if you want to test that, and you think I'm not crazy, weigh yourself before you go to bed and see how much your body is hydrated up, and then weigh yourself the next morning and see how much body fat and how much weight you've lost overnight. In some cases, it could be 5, 6, 7 pounds different from overnight, and especially when you're on HCG, on the HCG protocol, you can literally, see those numbers jump exponentially. So I wanted to do this video because I've really never talked about some of the hacks. I'm going to be coming back onto doing my podcast, my weekly podcast here. I haven't done it weekly consistently for a long time. People have been asking me to come back, and actually I'm coming back with new content because I've covered how to do the Advanced HCG Diet Protocol 1,000 times in my podcast. So now I want to come back and talk about ways to improve emotional eating, how to maintain the body of your life. So the next this year's series is going to be things you can do to improve your fat loss, how to maintain your weight long term, the hacks and different things that I do and I teach my private clients how to do in order to live in the body of your life, because there's nothing more frustrating than finding this protocol, having massive results, getting in the very best shape of your life, and then struggling to stay there. Now, a lot of times people struggle to stay there because they don't finish the process. They get too giddy and caught up in the fact that they look and feel good that they forget to go through the stabilization phase and going back into phase 4 and reintroducing foods back into your diet. And then also in my phase 4, I actually show you how to determine which foods your body agrees with which foods agree with your body and which foods don't, so you can actually make an intelligent decision knowing that if I eat regular French fries over sweet potato fries, my body rejects the regular starch from the French fries, but for some reason it does well with sweet potato fries. So it doesn't mean you can never have French fries forever. All you have to do is switch your burger to burger and fries, have burger and sweet potato fries. That happens to be one of my situations. So the podcast, when I come back on the podcast, I want to be talking a lot about some success stories, of course, of my clients, things that they've learned along the way, how to release yourself from emotional eating, how to let go of that energy you're holding on to. I tell many of my women clients that are overweight that I have found that when women find themselves overweight, they usually are protecting themselves from something, or they're sending a signal to their body that they need protection, and the body only knows how to protect us. One of the ways the body knows how to protect us is by surrounding our organs and our body with fat. And when you continue to keep sending that signal, it doesn't matter how much you diet, if you're sending the signal to your body that you still need that protection, your body's going to come back and store fat again. Now, some people may think that what I'm saying is wanky and crazy, and if you're some guru, you're going to think what is sending signals to your body have anything to do with it? If you eat too much, you get fat. But I'm telling you that it's been clearly proven that my clients that finally come to the point of releasing that energy and finally sending the message and telling their body, thank you so much for protecting me all these months and years. Obviously, I've been sending this. Obviously, I needed that protection, but now I'm ready to move on. I no longer need it anymore. When they're ready to finally release that energy from their body and send the signal to their body that they no longer need that extra layer of fat that's surrounding them, it's amazing how fast it falls off the body. So just a couple of things we're going to be talking about in the new podcast when I relaunch it again, hopefully this month. But I want to hop on and talk about sleep, and I'm going to come back with some more sleep hacks, because I think that people don't realize how important sleep is to your overall health, but more importantly, to getting into the body of your life. And if you're doing all the other work and you're busting your ass in the gym and you're eating right and you're doing all the things you think are right, and you're wondering why your body is not performing or responding, it's most likely because you're not maximizing your sleep. And a lot of it could be hormonal stuff, and we'll talk about hormones and HRTs, hormone replacement therapy, peptides, the benefits of using them, which peptides are for helping you grow muscles, which peptides help you burn more body fat. Plethora of information, because I think we've exhausted the conversation about the HCG diet, but I'm welcoming people to come and ask questions that they want to know. Also, I have the HCG keto hack, the 10-day keto reset diet. So there's a lot of stuff we can talk about in the new podcast coming up. But I wanted to hop on here, do this video about sleep so you can start maximizing and hacking your sleep now and getting the body of your life. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.